rightly stays down. And it's swept away from the lurking Gregoric.
Yeah, excellent from Gubasi. A good tournament so far. The 19-year-old just about gets back into position.
Austria will utilise a long throw via Tottenham Hotspur's Kevin Danso. No effort at all to get that deep into the Spain penalty area. Back out with Danso again. Two players with key roles for Austria today. Seiwald and Java Schlager, the heart of the midfield. It's an area where Spain was so used to dominating. But they've got good legs in there, those two. And it will be key for them, but they're opened up now. Risky challenge. Referee says play on. Spain earn their first corner.
And a real bright start though from Yamal, drifting from that left-hand side into the middle. Felt he was fouled, pushed in the back by Schlager. And Kevin Danso doing really well to just cover. Yamal looking to cross.
Real crowd scene around the goalkeeper, Alexander Schlager. Austria play their way out nicely. Lima. Here's Alaba. So good to see him finally get to a World Cup. What a wonderful servant. 117th cap for the player on the ball today, Alaba. Now, is that a well-timed run? No, flag's gone up very quickly against Gregoric.
And of course, Spain were always going to come into this game favourites, but take nothing away from Austria as a side and the experience they have, as we see the referee view of Yamal in particular gets that back. Slightly disappointed with his strike at goal. We've been fortunate to be pitch level, which the stadium couldn't get any better. Just looks incredible from where the players are. Pitch is magnificent. Slightly long, possibly for the way Spain want to play. Not particularly zippy. Austria will, of course, try to utilise that.
It is a surface that has generally been highly praised. Match number 7 of 8 at the glorious Los Angeles Stadium. Boro.
Come on, Lamy.
Lamal. With Pedro.
Oh, shit.
Striking it first time on the volley. Austria happy to have bodies in the way. Cucurella with the offer here. Just squeeze for space. But he has earned the corner.
Oh, he's so unlucky, Dani Olmo. It hits his striker. Oh yeah,
What the fuck? He almost.
Otherwise, this may well have hit the back of the net.
Alex Baena will take the Spain corner. for that near post
Holy
area.
shit.
And he'll try again. Well, this touch was an Austrian one. Laporte.
Great delivery in, wasn't it? Laporte at the near post. Danso just about does enough, because he's behind Laporte. And just to get his head there to deflect it over for another corner.
Could see the anguish of Aymeric Laporte there.
What?
Chance, but the officials have decided, and that has been a tweak at this World Cup 2026. If a corner kick is wrongly awarded, VAR can step in.
What a memories.
Eventually it was a goal kick for Austria.
Hold on, man. Come on.
That's going to be a brilliant battle to watch between Lima and Yamal.
He's a real good athlete, Konrad Lima. He'll need to be today.
Well, as much as Yamal will hope to enjoy trying to dribble past Lima, I think Lima might enjoy trying to stop him.
Pedro Porro looking for a long throw perhaps, and then drops it somewhat shorter. Fed in by Kubasi. Schlager, not the cleanest of punches.
Yeah, wanted a free kick, didn't he? Alexander Schlager came out. Oyarzábal didn't really do anything or move. Hence why the referee didn't give him the decision.
Kubasi, still only 19, plays with such maturity. The Barcelona centre-back. Olmo. Free kick given for Spain by a well-positioned Swedish referee. Glenn Nyberg, man in charge in the middle. Here's Lamal.
Penalty! Come on!
Argument. Olmo. Cucurella. Baena. Marc Cucurella again. He'll be joining Real Madrid this coming season, having left Chelsea. Another Spain corner.
They've started so well. Spain getting it over to Yamal as quickly as possible. Just a turn of speed here. Lima looked like he was really struggling. There just isn't enough contact. Yamal's looking for the penalty before there's genuine contact, which is why the referee wasn't interested.
Come on.
Good header by Baena, back to him via Oyarzábal. Rodri. So good to see Spain's captain today, Rodri, back fit again after all his injury issues at his club, Manchester City. It's well read by Posh. Comes under
What?
a challenge from Cucurella.
Oh, that was a foul.
Winners of this round 32 tie will play either Portugal or Croatia, who meet later today.
What the
FIFA
fuck?
President Gianni Infantino on the premises. That round 16 tie between Spain or Austria, Portugal or Croatia will be in Arlington in Texas on July 6th. We're already. Kubasi happy to go. We have a stoppage here for a Spain injury.
Oyarzabal looking to spin him behind, felt Alaba blocked him intentionally. He's clashed with Alaba's face as well. Just a talking to from the referee. Not a huge amount in that, of course.
Oyarzabal quickly back on his feet again. Tangle of legs will result in a free kick in favour of Pedro Porro and Spain. Penelope Cruz doesn't need too much introduction. Javier Bardem, actor alongside her. Posh. Danso. Bit of space here for Lima. Alaba. Danso taking the place of Philipp Lienhardt at the heart of the Austria defence today. Space to move forward here, Danso.
A bit of possession for Austria. Been difficult so far in the game with how well Spain keep the ball.
Tenacious work in that Austrian midfield. Useful looking cross, just out of the reach of Gregoritsch, who how often has the knack of being in the right place at the right time for Austria.
Great clipped spinning ball in from Sabitzer. Gregoritsch just cannot stretch enough. Kubasi, I think, does excellently there just to hold him.
Kubasi up against a wily old campaigner in Michael Gregoritsch. But evidence there, the quality that Sabitzer.
Come on, let's go. What a pass from Lamine.
Here comes Spain.
Oh shit.
Baena. Olmo. Now Cucurella. Rodri to Pedri. Laporte. Yamal. This is Pedro Porro.
Oh shit.
Well read by Alexander Schlager.
Yeah, important goalkeeping.
What a play from Lamine.
To find Olmo at the back post. Goalkeeper came across well. But it's difficult for Austria when Spain have the ball because they're trying to be compact and not allow that ball to be played through the middle. But of course, leave the space wide then for Yamal. And Porro have done well so far in the game.
Just a little over-aggressive from Porro.
Welcome, guys. Welcome
Spain
to
on
the
this
live.
magnificent run of no defeats in their last 34 competitive internationals. Last team to beat them was Scotland in the European qualifier back in March 2023. Danso.
Come on, pass.
20 minutes gone. Ralph Rangnick, despite not seeing his side have a single touch inside the Spain penalty area so far, will be very well satisfied at how his team collectively
Come on, Lamine.
operated out of possession. We expect Spain to
Let's go.
dominate the ball. They generally do. Here's Amal.
Lamine.
Away from
Oh,
Lima,
shit.
the covers one from Sabitzer.
What a trip
Rich.
from Lamine.
Maybe Lima's not enjoying it as much as I thought he might. I mean, so much talent, Yamal. And he stands you up as a defender. That's why he needs Sabitzer to help him. It's going to be important.
Yamal says he's 80% in terms of his best at the moment. And that would be at 100% for most. Rodri.
I'd take 20%, if I'm honest.
Cucurella. Baena.
Come on, Oyarzabal.
An excellent run.
Ah,
It's really good from Danso, who stayed with the run of Oyarzabal there. It was crucial.
So,
Mikel Oyarzabal is one of those strikers who can be very elusive for centre-backs.
Experience. It's the table you'll talk about for months.
Goalkeeper.
they're combining so well. Porro and Yamal on the right-hand side for Spain. It's taking all of Lima and Sabitzer's experience to handle those two.
And we reach the midway point of the first half and a hydration break.
always 2 or 3 players. They are on Yamal.
Take the pitch with FanDuel's
Welcome,
new
guys.
features that all 120
Welcome to this
minutes and
stream.
get early payouts when your team goes up too. Live betting lets you celebrate every strike.
Let's
With
see.
FanDuel's new super sub, if your player is
Yeah.
subbed out, your bet stays in. At FanDuel,
Yamal
every
ratio
score needs more.
6.2. What the fuck?
FanDuel, play your game.
10 passes.
Come
One
celebrate
shot
the
on
FIFA
the
World Cup
power.
at McDonald's. For a limited time, score a second collectible cup for free with every FIFA World Cup meal. Come celebrate the FIFA World Cup at McDonald's. For a limited time, score a second collectible cup for free with every FIFA World Cup meal.
I think he gonna score soon. Yeah, man. Because he is in good mood. But I don't know if Williams playing.
Game over.
Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra Zero.
The world is changing, but with every challenge comes a chance to build better, stronger. We're investing in ourselves, buying Canadian,
What we have
prospering
more
from our
tonight
resources and critical
is
minerals.
Portugal
Our
against
plan is to
Croatia.
create jobs, build affordable homes twice as fast, break down barriers between provinces, and expand global trade. This is our moment to build a strong economy by Canadians for Canadians. A message from the Government of Canada.
So the players have taken liquid refreshment on. Austria looking to upset the odds today against one of the tournament favourites. Turned in some very good performances in qualifying, Austria. Their last World Cup was in 1998. Austria actually won the only previous World Cup meeting of these two nations. It was a first round group stage match in 1978. The great Hans Krankel scoring that day. Cucurella with a throw here for Spain. Rodri. Porro. Lamal.
Lama?
Again.
Oh, fuck.
Porro normally delivers really good crosses. Very attack-minded fullback Pedro Porro, but too much on that one.
It has got that feeling though that if Austria can't stop the attacks down this right-hand side for Spain, they will create some meaningful chances. Combined really well. The no-look pass, of course, from Yamal.
Trying at every possible moment, Spain, to get the overloads in the wide areas. Lamal and Porro on this near side. Cucurella and Baena on the left.
Come on.
Lamal, his feet are so quick.
Come on! Oh, shit!
Defending. Stefan Bosch.
Lami!
This is what Spain are all about. Tight spaces, still finding the gaps. Pedri in towards Olmo. Vital from Bosch to get across. Brave as well.
Quick silver feet, though, of Yamal in that later Spain attack. It's Lamine Yamal's corner now.
Oh, shit! Yes! What?
Marc Cucurella. Austria disputing the validity of the goal.
What happened?
Rodri has words with the Swedish referee, Glenn Nyberg. But it appears that this is not going to count.
Well, it's so crowded, isn't it, in there?
What happened?
It was that was tight to Alexander Schlager, who gets up. I mean, difficult to unpick
Nothing.
who was doing what, who was grabbing who. Clearly, Cucurella didn't wait to see, smashes it in.
Well, the VAR check is over. It stays 0-0.
I think Kabasi
What the fuck?
crashes into Alexander Schlager. I think that's probably what gave the decision, because Alexander Schlager wasn't able to punch correctly.
Kubasi.
Difficult for Austria to get out as well. They don't really have pace at the top end of the pitch, so they are having to try and work it through. Midfield also, Spain out of possession. Outstanding under Luis de la Fuente. Having to be so patient, Austria.
Yes, Gregoric has got a lot of qualities, but pace is not high on the list. He'll want service to feet.
And difficult for Paul Vanner as well, in behind Gregoric. He's got so much work with Rodri in there defensively, but can he work a bit harder to maybe get in behind and run off Gregoric?
Vanner of PSV Eindhoven, winning only his 7th cap today. Only switched allegiance from Germany back in March. Laporte. Rodri. Kubasi. His club teammate, Yamal. Little top of the shoulder. Dangerous looking cross. No space is too small for Lamine Yamal. Oh, it's a great shot and an equally brilliant save from Alexander Schlager to deny Oyarzabal. I mean, that's on target, and it's wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, as it's recycled, they find the space. Oyarzabal twisting and turning, and then when it comes back to him, just getting enough room for the shot. What a save that is. Brilliant from Alexander Schlager to get down to his left.
Breathtaking from the Austria goalkeeper. Yamal with the corner. And Alexander Schlager happy to hold on at the second attempt. 2 Schlagers in the Austria starting 11 today.
These are so difficult when they bounce right in front of you as a goalkeeper. To parry that past the post as well with the power on the strike. Stunning.
I was listening to the former England goalkeeper Joe Hart the other day. He was talking about the Trianda ball in use at this World Cup, and he says when shots like that are hit flat, it's often difficult for offside here against Yamal. When the ball is hit flat, as Oyarzabal did there, they sometimes come on to the goalkeeper a little faster than sometimes they would normally anticipate.
Just goes a little early there, Yamal, but again, asking so many questions, mixing it, coming short, looking to go in behind also.
Alaba, Danso. Posh holding the width. Good crossing position this for Stefan Posch. Decided not to take it on. The white shirts wait in the middle now. Dealt with well by Laporte. And Alaba can hit them from there, but his ambition was high. Unai Simon has had next to nothing to do in the Spain goal so far in this first half. Only Spain and Mexico have not conceded so far at this World Cup. Here's Cucurella. Baena. Might get the shot away here. Alex Baena goes to the pass for Yamal. Through the legs of Lima, but Austria captain Alaba in position A1. Gregoric. Sabitzer. Looking for the run of Vanna. Oyarzabal looking for Olmo. Just have that change of gear, don't they, Spain? So difficult to stay with the runners. Here's Pedri. Oh, yes! Goal number 3 of the tournament for Mikel Oyarzabal. This time Alaba and Danso couldn't plug the gaps in the middle. And the Real Sociedad man sweeps off Spain into the lead against Austria in Los Angeles.
Well, they've been relentless, Spain, and maybe tired minds for Austria and their defence as Cucurella gets free and he switches it up. He doesn't play it in behind the defence, he cuts it back. It's almost like that's been worked on because he really does aim for that penalty spot. Oyarzabal's there, makes it look so simple. It's not, but he just calmly side foots it past Alaba. Alexander Schlager can't see it. That's why he's in the team. He's a pure finisher. Lethal. Oyarzabal
takes his record for Spain to 28 goals in 57 caps, won every 2 games. Alaba just unable to pick out the willing run of Sabitzer. Two goals against Saudi Arabia. That's not a bad record, is it? Here's Lamal. Just so direct. Defender's nightmare. It's Lamal.
He's had a terrific first half. He's willing to go on his right-hand side. It's not all left foot. A decent strike, but too central for the goalkeeper.
Lima. It's actually 16 goals in his last 16 starts for Spain for Mikel Oyarzabal. And now Austria have to become the first team to score against Spain at this FIFA World Cup 2026. They've faced only 14 attempts on their goals so far. Here's Olmo. Oyarzabal again. And this time they managed to close the door. As well as in how proficient they are with the ball.
The play.
So hungry to get it back, Spain.
They've been really clever as well with the deliveries into the area. As a defender, you're expecting to go and face your own goal. They've just cut it back time and time again for those late runners.
Important moments in this round of 32 tie for Austria. Can't really afford to ship another before half-time. It's a good challenge from Lima. Wins his side a throw as we approach the final 5 minutes of normal time in this first half at the glorious Los Angeles Stadium. Cucurella.
Just to look at how close that was. Well timed by Cucurella for the goal.
Spain corner.
This is a real test for Austria. Every single player drenched in sweat, the concentration. Lima there already, hands on knees, hunched over. Real test of their character with how well Spain have played.
Very experienced Austria starting 11 today. They're going to need all of that to halt this free-spirited and so fluent Spanish attacking play. Now, can they look for the breakout here? He covers the ground so well, the teenager Kubasi. Pau Kubasi made his senior debut for Spain at 17 after only playing 12 times for the Barcelona first team. Players at Barcelona for Austria.
Come on.
White shirts gathering in challenging positions now, but
Good job, Pedri.
too much time to make
Rodri.
his mind up what he was going to do.
What a tackle.
Blocked by Rodri.
I just feel as if they have to take those moments when they come around. Just look at that, 14 seconds, the ball recovery for Spain. Again, just highlighting not their qualities on the ball, but the mentality off it.
Nothing wrong with the challenge. Pedri thought he was fouled. Dani Olmo working very hard to get back goal side. Schlager, who had designs on a shot at goal there, denied by Olmo.
Come on, if you want more goals.
Austria have not come from behind in a World Cup match since 1978 to win. "28 years away from football's greatest stage for the team in white."
Come on. Give him the card.
Goal scorer wins the free kick. Well, they've had so much to smile about down the years, haven't they, the Spain supporters? Here's Lamine Yamal. Support from Porro. Danso and Posh between them. Clear the danger, at least for now. Cucurella. Rodri. Somewhat loose touch. Very rarely see that from Rodri. Here's Marcel Sabitzer. Excellent pass. Pass of the game so far for Austria. might yet lead to something.
Offside.
Looking to close ranks. And eventually, the flag from the assistant referee on the far side is up for offside.
Yeah, just too many players making the same run when that ball was played out towards Schmidt. Played it across. Gregoritsch and Zaberschlager making the same run.
Lima tries to dance between two, but there was no gap.
Pass the fucking ball. Oh, stupid.
Spread the play beautifully there, Spain. Olmo. Obstruction given by Swedish referee Glenn Nyberg.
Just too sharp by Aina.
Jaden Daniels, NFL quarterback with Washington Commanders. Watches on. A decent position here. Just inside the second of a minimum of 4 additional minutes at the end of a largely Spain-dominated opening period. Maximum concentration needed here from the Austrians. Laporte and Kubasi naturally forward for the delivery. Baena might have a crack at goal here. He does!
Oh, shit!
It's the frame of the Austrian goal. Oh,
Come on! Lamin!
with a very smart stop
What was that? How could you miss that chance?
to deny the lurking Yamal. But what a free kick that was from Baena.
Oh, stunning, wasn't it?
Lamin!
That was the save after it. But look at the technique, whipping that up
What
and
a
over
free
and
kick.
down. So unlucky. Maybe a touch there as well from Alexander Schlager onto the crossbar. And then Yamal thinks he scored. Hits it straight into the stomach of Alexander Schlager. I think Yamal really should have scored there. Should have found the gap.
Fourth save of this first half for Alexander Schlager, and the goal away to our right. Yamal felt he was blocked off by Lima. Referee says play on. There's that feverish dash.
Offside.
To regain possession from Spain. We're going to have a stoppage here. Player from either side down. Kubasi for Spain.
Look at that free kick. Alexander Schlager wasn't expecting it to be delivered with such pace. And then Yamal, I think, has to find the gap. Take nothing away from Alexander Schlager. Does he get a little touch here as he's stretching? There's definitely a fingertip there. Brave. Taking it in the stomach. Yamal thinks he would have scored.
So Spain resume with possession. Alexia Putellas, we were looking at there, the wonderfully gifted Spanish international player. So we've reached half-time. Spain have not been incredibly ahead at half-time in a World Cup match since a game against Northern Ireland in the round of 16.
Let's see the ratio of the player.
Through a goal from that man, Mikel Oyarzabal, against Austria at the break.
Lamin 6.8, almost 7.1. Oyarzabal 7.6. This player on the match.
Come celebrate the FIFA World Cup at McDonald's. For a limited time, score a second collectible cup for free with every FIFA World Cup meal. Come celebrate the FIFA World Cup at McDonald's. For a limited time, score a second collectible cup for free with every FIFA World Cup meal.
1 + 1 equals more of the greatest stories. Hulu on Disney Plus. Stories about survivors.
The most dangerous planet. Murder. Prophecy.
Beer and propane.
Dawn of a new era.
Dodging death. The Premier League.
Whatever it takes.
Power, faith, and love.
Where do you hail from? Canada.
Best of the best stories now with even more from Hulu.
Amazing.
Have it all with Hulu on Disney Plus.
I hate to break it to you, but we don't have enough lace for the game.
Let's go to the store then.
We cannot go in there. It's 2-pack.
It's 2-pack.
Hi, how you doing? We were having an awesome viewing party, and if you had lace, you can come with us.
How are you?
Chips? No lace, no game. She has them! Try to get the whole carton. Welcome. Grab the door.
Buenas.
When the action stops, play between plays with FanDuel Casino. Hit the slots with all your favorite games, including the Huff and Puff collection. Or tap into some FanDuel exclusives like Love Island Unlocked. Plus, spin for glory with FanDuel Soccer Strike. When there's a break in the action, play between plays with exclusive games on FanDuel.
The second half is underway.
North America's #1 casino and sportsbook.
If football were a nation,
elle serait la plus grande du monde. Si el fútbol fuera un idioma,
تتردد فضاها في كل ركن من أركان الأرض.
não importa onde estejas.
No matter who you are, si te apasiona el fútbol, perteneces
to the biggest team on the planet.
El fútbol une el mundo.
football unites the world.
Coca-Cola halftime, where it's another great half for Mikel Oyarzabal, who missed the 2022 tournament but has his third goal of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. He has Spain up 1-0 with his goal in the 36th minute. He has 16 goals in his last 17 appearances for Spain, who have dominated that first half. 6 shots on target, 3 of which coming from Lamine Yamal. They're dictating play, they're getting their opportunities, and they have the lead at the half. As we welcome you in back inside our World Cup studio, Mark Rowe alongside former Canadian international Jimmy Brennan. And Oyarzabal mentioned that he missed the tournament 4 years ago, so there's some individual motivation for him to have a good tournament. And only Erling Haaland, since the start of 2025, has scored more international goals than Oyarzabal.
He's a great player. That's why he's here. They know he can score goals. He's the fox in the box. He just finds great little spaces, great little pockets. And he definitely knows and has a nose for goal. Here again, Pedri and Rodri, for me, have been absolutely brilliant in the middle of the park, just controlling everything. And then as Pedri gets a ball, he starts playing and dribbling into space. Cucurella out wide, gets his head up, plays a square pass. So Oyarzabal, and again, what a finish that is. That's never an easy finish because he's actually deflects it, guides it just past his body into the corner. But it was a great play again, and I keep harping on, and you hear me sitting here talking about Rodri and Pedri in the middle of the park, just how good they've been. They're the ones that are actually getting things going. As soon as the ball's lost, they're first to pick it up and get it. And then again, going forward, just the distance and their movement between one another has been great.
And hair aside, you can't not point out that Cucurella is all over the place. And in fact, 6 minutes before that goal that we just showed you, it looked like Spain got on the board. Did you agree with the call here?
No, I didn't. I didn't agree with that call. I thought it should have been a goal. I mean, for me, this was frustrating. You got Cabarsi, Rodri, Laporte, all in the middle of the goal, just surrounding the goalkeeper. Now, you don't see Slogger actually ends up pulling Cabarsi in the back and just tugging his shirt before they go up. Now, you've got three big guys that are challenging for the ball. They're jockeying for position at first. All three of them gone up, eyes on the ball, looking to win it. And here, just that little tuggy, the goalkeeper's actually pulled Cabarsi backwards, and then the ball falls out to Cucurella, and Cucurella with a great finish, but I don't see it being a foul. I just think everybody's competing, eyes on the ball, trying to win it, and it falls to Cucurella, who's there first to react and puts it in the back of the net. That, for me, should have been a goal.
So lucky for Austria that they're only down 1-0. What they're not lucky is that Lamine Yamal seems to be back, and safe to say this is probably the best we've seen him so far in the tournament.
He's been absolutely incredible. I mean, every time he gets on that ball, he's looking to produce a little bit of magic. And his teammates around him are supporting, but at the same time, as that ball goes out wide to him, they're saying, go on, kid, show us what you got. Go 1v1, produce a little magic. I mean, he could have had a couple of goals here, but what I just love, every time he gets on that ball, he's thinking, I'm going to take you on now. I want to make something happen here. And again, the ball gets out wide, and that all starts with Rodri and Pedri in the middle of the park. What they're doing is they're finding these little pockets to get the ball out wide, whether it's going to Lamal or it's going to Cucurella on the opposite side. But Lamal, for me, has been just lights out for this 45 minutes, and it's been a pleasure to watch. And I mean, before the game, that's what we talked about. Yep, he's got a lot of pressure, all eyes on him, but he can handle it, and he's putting on a performance over that 45 minutes.
Yeah, not sure if he actually listens to the critics at all, but if he is, he's using it as motivation. Leading all players with 3 shots on target, so it's Spain up at the half over Austria. Meanwhile, in Houston, it's Alphonso Davies and Canada getting set for their round of 16 matchup with Morocco. We'll hear from them after the break.
And also,
Hey.
Hey.
Can you do this? Switch. Switch again.
Probably not, but can you do this?
What'd you do?
Oh, you know, just flagged an investment that no longer aligns with the client's goals and suggested a better fit.
Show off.
They call me the Alphonso Davies of banking.
No, they don't.
Say hi to the Lees and their newest family member, the Kia EV5. Gordon has a lot to do and appreciates looking great while doing it. And Sophia is sporty, very sporty. When she's not on the field, she's gaming on it. All 5 get what they want in the EV5 and a little more.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
1 + 1 = more of the greatest stories. Hulu on Disney Plus. Stories about
survivors.
The most dangerous planet. Murder. Prophecy.
Beer and propane.
Dawn of a new era.
Dodging death. The Premier League.
Whatever it takes.
Power, fit, and love.
Where do you hail from? Canada.
Best of the best stories now with even more from Hulu.
Amazing.
Have it all with Hulu on Disney Plus.
Got the snacks. Real Canadian Superstore. A whole world and more.
Right now on TSN.ca and the TSN app, we've got even more World Cup news, highlights, and reaction from across the tournament, including setting up what could be Cristiano Ronaldo's last World Cup match taking place in Toronto. Don't miss a moment of the action and keep up to date with your favorite teams with TSN.ca and the TSN app. The Canadian men's national team is getting ready for a historic round of 16 clash Saturday in Houston. Head coach Jesse Marsh said he wanted a giant, and that's exactly what they got. Their opponents, Morocco, are currently ranked 6th in the world, just behind Brazil and England. They're coming off their best ever finish at a World Cup 4 years ago when they placed 4th in Qatar.
From the group, I think we want to go in and win. Like, we've came this far, and we've been doing really well, that we want to make the most of this opportunity. Maybe from the outside, people are writing us off or saying that we're the underdog, but we don't look into that at all. Like, we want to go into every game trying to win.
When you're going into a game, you want to obviously get motivated and get up for the game, but I feel like for these games, you don't really need to hype yourself up too much because the occasion kind of takes care of itself. So for me, it's kind of about staying calm and treating it like another game. And then obviously when you get into the game, when you feel the crowd, when you feel the kind of the World Cup songs coming on, then you kind of let yourself get into the World Cup game. But I think before the game is trying to stay calm, maybe visualizing the game a bit and doing a bit of that. And then when the game comes, you're up for it and you're ready to go.
So we are getting set for Saturday's clash between Canada and Morocco. We'll have it for you on TSN, CTV, and Crave at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Meanwhile, this is the scene not in Lisbon or Porto. That is Toronto. Portuguese supporters ahead of this match at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 Pacific. So we're still 3 hours away as Portugal takes on Croatia in a highly anticipated round of 32 showdown, which brings us to our TSN connection presented by Bell. Who's your connection, Jimmy?
Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes. These two players are going to be massive in this game today. These are the two that are going to lead Portugal. And with Fernandes just playing underneath Ronaldo, it's his job. He's got to provide the service into Ronaldo and let him go finish and do what he does best and score goals. But this is a partnership that I'm really going to be focusing in on tonight.
Could it be the final World Cup match for Cristiano Ronaldo or maybe the final World Cup match for Luka Modric? Can't wait for that one. And there you have it. Look at these scenes in Toronto and it really began earlier this week. Portuguese supporters getting set for that match against Croatia.
Is David's backyard ready for the FIFA World Cup? Maybe he'll build it, like Beckham. Brilliant move here. David's going to the Home Depot for the assist. David can flip it like Rich. Paint it like Patricia. Deliver it like Dan.
My beehives. This is so relaxing.
Plant it like Patrick.
Or watch it all happen just like Josh.
Very happy to help.
One's at the ready.
Swish and flick.
You're getting really good,
he said, beaming around at them. Ron pulled out his own wand. The club flew suddenly out of the troll's hand.
Stupefied.
There was a blinding flash of red light.
Harry Potter, the full cast audio editions. Listen on Audible.
Every 4 years, we make family traditions. And if we're lucky, make noise. Make purchases with the Scotiabank Passport Visa Infinite Plus card to earn Scene Plus points faster and take your tradition to new places.
Do you call it soccer? Or do you call it football?
Really?
You're right, who gives a... It doesn't matter what you call it. 90 minutes is what matters. The odds matter. The next goal. The same game parlay. When you bet matters. Soccer or football? Move on. Because the beautiful game has a million shifting factors. Canada's premier betting destination for the world's game. Bet with Sports Interaction.
Look inside the tunnel at Los Angeles Stadium as Spain takes a 1-0 lead into the second half against Austria, and the Austrians suddenly, Jimmy, have become a counter-attacking team.
Well, they have. The thing is, too, with Spain, they're so good on the ball. They're so good in possession, their movement, and at times the Austrians are chasing shadows. So what they've got to do is when they do try to set up their traps and try to press and win the ball in certain areas, they've got to make sure that they are ready to go forward, and they have to go with numbers. And just to give themselves an opportunity and a chance to score, just because the Spanish side over that 45 minutes has been so good and enjoyed to watch.
Yeah, and I guess the good news is the Cucurella goal didn't count, so it's only a 1-goal deficit, so it's one shot, and then you try to push it to extra time, and you try to push it to a shootout. But Austria has not won a match at a World Cup when conceding the first goal since 1978. It's going to be a daunting task against the Spanish side to end that drought as we get set now for the second half. And calling it once again is Kevin Keatings and Dean Ashton.
First half goal from Real Sociedad's Mikel Oyarzabal.
Let's go for the second half.
Third goal of this tournament. And Austria are going to make a double substitution before we get back underway. Ralf Rangnick is changing his two central midfield players, taking off Xaver Schlager of RB Leipzig and Niklas Seiwald, also of RB Leipzig. Kani Chukwuemeka, who switched allegiance to Austria after winning England youth caps, is coming on, as is Florian Grilic. Grilic plays in Portugal with Braga.
What's up, guys?
Borussia Dortmund.
What's up, Sam?
So Austria in the all-white get the second half underway here with the two first half. End of the first half, substitutions being made. Changes at the break. The arrival of Kani Chukwuemeka and Florian Grilic into that Austrian midfield. Xaver Schlager and Niklas Seiwald making way. Spain out with the same starting 11 again.
I just think those changes, Paul Vanna has gone in alongside Grilic in midfield, and they've freed up Sabitzer from that left-hand side to get closer to Gregoric. Chukwuemeka will go out to the left-hand side, maybe a bit more pace to try and handle Porro and Yamal.
There's Cucurella. Dealt with a bouncing ball very well indeed there, Marc Cucurella. Baena under pressure, but illegal pressure, says our Swedish referee, Glenn Nyberg. But for the excellence of Schlager in the Austria goal, Spain would be further ahead than they are. Here's Kubasi, Rodri, Porro. Space for Dani Olmo, Lamau. Gone from warm to almost hot today in Los Angeles. So a lot of hard yards out of possession, one suspects, in the second half here for the Austrians. Pedri.
Come on.
Drill that into the feet of Yamal.
Pedri. Come on, come on. Okay.
Porro takes the tumble, and the decision goes the way of Spain.
difficult first half for Lima. I don't think it will get any easier in the second half. He'll need that support from Chukwuemeka.
Good angle for the left foot of Yamal. Work it short. Here is Lamine Yamal.
Come on, Lamine.
That little drop of the shoulder is devastating. But Austria able to deal with that latest Yamal threat.
Well, you can't just stick the leg out. He's too quick, too sharp. Sabitzer doing well still to stick to his task.
Come on, he loses the ball. Yes. Pass it to Lamine. Come on. You're fucking selfish. We are Zola.
Disappointed on his favoured left foot. Looking to pass it into the corner, really. Too central.
You had two players.
The other side, who was desperate for the pass.
So many stats around a World Cup. Here's one of the most amazing ones. Since winning the World Cup last, none of Italy, 2006 winners, Spain, 2010 winners, or Germany, winners in 2014. Between them, they've not won a single World Cup knockout match. Had to have several rereads of that particular stat, but there it is. Spain looking to end their run with victory here to take them through to possibly, certainly if they do prevail, that last 16 affair against either Portugal or Croatia, who meet later today. Baena. Of course, Italy haven't been at the World Cup finals for the last 3 editions now. That is quite an unwanted record for them. And Germany failed to get past Paraguay in their round of 32 tie here. First corner of the second half goes to Spain.
Well, I think Austria know that they're going to have to do a lot of defending, but surely with those changes, he wants a little bit more Ranjik of his side going forwards to get back into this. Delivery, they've tended to arc this in towards Schlager underneath his crossbar. Will they do the same?
Atletico Madrid's Alex Baena will deliver this corner. Header from Oyarzabal, travels harmlessly wide.
Well, I actually think that was meant for Olmo. Oyarzabal saw the flight of it, tried to head it towards goal, but this is actually meant, I think, for Olmo behind him, who was coming in, because that's a difficult header.
Spain once again make it difficult for Austria to get out.
Come on. Pass it. What the fuck? He pushed him.
Austria give the ball away so cheaply. Can't do that with this man around. Dani Olmo takes a dive. Not suggesting it was a dive, but the tumble to the ground and worrying
Come on.
moments for
Pass it back. You stupid Baena.
Early moments of the second half, following a similar pattern to much of what we saw in that opening period. Spain possession and territory. Cucurella.
brains of this Austrian team. You can feel almost working overtime to try and fill the gaps. They're so good, Spain, at bamboozling you with their possession and short passing in little triangles and then finding the spare player.
Rodri. Deflection.
What the?
Well, it really caused Schlager some issues, this deflection off Grilic, spinning away from the goalkeeper, nearly into the corner. Danso looked a little bit of a push, but was definitely too strong for Olmo.
Another Baena corner for Spain. Olmo unmarked on the edge of the penalty area. Yamal bamboozled himself. Spain, of course, looking for the insurance of a second goal to allow coach De La Fuente to bring on the riches that he's got off the substitutes bench. Baena. Foul by Posh.
No. Yamal.
And I was just looking at the midfield replacements that Spain have got at their disposal. Fabian Ruiz of Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona's Gavi, and Arsenal's Martin Zubimendi can't get into this team. That is frightening, not only for Austria today, but everybody else in the tournament. Kobe Jones. Rio Ferdinand, USA and England legends respectively. Ten minutes gone in the second half. And it remains only 1-0. Austria not without hope. Pedri. Baena. Space for Cucurella. Now Rodri. Yamal, Porro. Nice combination. Nobody there in red. Finally an opportunity for Austria to get out.
Come on.
It's too close to Simon.
A fleeting moment. It's all Austria could muster there with Lima. Cross needed to be so accurate to find Grilic.
No surprise to see Spain's XG
Look at
so much higher.
always two players on Lamine.
Laporte. Marc Cucurella is playing so high now for Spain, almost like a striker down there. Pedri. Just tend to play just a little deeper these days for Spain. Pedri. It's so creative. Cucurella. Chasing shadows here, Austria. Here's Lamal. Has he got something special? Lima says no.
Well, he had an idea in his mind straight away. And that was, I think, to look as if he was going to curl the effort. Yamal, as Pedri was caught just as he played that pass from Danso. Yamal, as if he's going to curl it and then look to fire it low, near post, try and catch out Slager. Lima was excellent in his positioning.
Pedri quickly recovered after that initial knock. Such a wonderful player to watch, Pedri. He can do all the dirty work. He can work so hard to regain possession. We know about his qualities on the ball. He's got touches of Xavi and Iniesta. And of course, he would have grown up as a youngster, idolising both. There's going to be another change. 2 changes for Austria. So, departing. Gregoritsch and Schmidt. Marko Arnautovic has got a goal at this tournament. He's the oldest Austrian player at the World Cup and oldest goal scorer. Marko Arnautovic. And the man whose goal got Austria to the round of 13 with that 96th minute equaliser in the 3-3 draw against Algeria. Kalajic is on as well. So a different look at the top end of the pitch for Austria. Will it bring some reward? Here's Sabitzer. Great cross! And very nearly an introduction with his first touch for Kalajic.
Well, that's what he's in the team for, that height, an aerial threat that he brings. Cucurella again, I think, just does enough.
Brings some reward. Here's Sabitzer. Great cross. And
Fucking
in that final group match against Algeria, he wasn't too far away from profiting with the header. Great ball, it was in by Sabitzer. Now at the other end, here's Yamal setting up Olmo.
Well, it's going to open up, isn't it? With Austria having to be a bit braver in their approach. That's the risk you take.
Here's Pedri. Kalajic. Sabitzer. Arnautovic. Simon having to adjust. Arnautovic feeling plenty of the Spain goalkeeper, Carlos Puyol. That hairstyle hasn't changed down the years, has it? A wonderful servant for Barcelona and Spain.
Not a lot Simon could do, really. He has to go for the header. Arnautovic really should have given up on that and stayed away from the challenge, hurt himself.
Glenn Nyberg has not signalled the second half hydration break yet.
Well, here's that chance. Sabitzer, knowing what his forwards wants, curling that in towards goal. Ladzic just didn't get the flight. I think Kukure doing enough to stop his jump. Maybe when he looks back, he thinks, could I have done better there? Time my jump, head that down. The sort of chances he would always wish for.
The advantage of height was certainly in that man's favour.
Come on, we need more goals. Lamin.
Kubasi. Laporte. Rodri. Bosch. It's too long for Arnautovic. Bouncing ball. Well read by Lamal.
What the fuck? We call him Lamal.
Kubasi. Olmo. Baena. Danny Olmo. Pedri. Porro. Maximum concentration here for Austria. Olmo. Baena. Olmo. Breaks now for Cucurella. And Baena.
Oh. Let's go!
And where did he arrive from? Pedro Porro. And Spain have breathing space now in the round of 32 in Los Angeles.
Well, they work it oh so well. Spain, they wait and
What
they
a goal.
wait for the space to open up. They find the spare player. It was Olmo to start with. Found its way out towards Baena. And while they can do that on one side, players like Porro can drift in, as he does from the right back position. Excellent from Baena, just to spot the run of Porro, easiest of headers. Perfect position for Porro on the 6-yard line, heading down past Schlager. Easiest of goals, similar to the first. They make it 2. That is what Spain is all about.
Delight from coach and staff. And huge delight for the man who put Spain 2-0 up with his first senior international goal, Pedro Porro of Tottenham Hotspur. Well, Austria are used to climbing mountains. They've got one now of sizable proportion.
Well, they've deserved it. They've been outstanding. Spain. It's been a huge test for Austria defensively.
We have reached our second half hydration break.
eat poulet rouge every day and change like one topping each time, how long would it take to taste everything? Centuries?
Answer the call. Volunteer with Ontario Corps.
We are deep into stoppage time. Oh, they must be careful here. Oh, but hang on, they are checking it. It's going to be in the hands of the VAR.
I can't believe the power's out again.
I know. The match. Hang on. Looks like the neighbors have it going.
You should go ask if we can watch.
I think you should go and ask. Everyone loves you.
That is not true. You could do it. I'll get the chips.
What was his name again?
John. Actually, it might be Dawn.
Hey, you guys still have internet?
Yeah, game's on if you want to watch.
If I eat poulet rouge every day and change like one topping each time, how long would it take to taste everything? Centuries?
Changes. Ferran Torres of Barcelona covers all attacking areas. Along with Arsenal's Mikel Merino. Had his injury problems last season with a foot fracture. It was in very good goal scoring internationally. Rosalia, we were watching there. So many of the stars have turned out again here in Los Angeles. Here's Kubasi. It's a free kick to Spain.
Well, if you're Austria, I guess all you need to do is look at the game yesterday. And Belgium came from this exact position to level, and you can decide, need to find some inspiration from somewhere. With Spain in this position will just keep the ball and frustrate.
This ball is going to stay in. Ferran Torres, who was making inroads there. This is the first time, incidentally, Spain have led by 2 goals in a World Cup knockout match since a round of 16 game against Switzerland back in 1994. You can see their domination, and they're not flattered by this lead.
Not too stupid. Ferran Torres again.
Well, we saw Belgium
I hate him so much.
Against Senegal in this round of 32. Of Austria, not the quality, not there. Arnautovic was coming for the short pass. They win good possession here, but immediately the referee's whistle halts the momentum.
I'm not quite sure he got that one right. The referee probably couldn't quite see Arnautovic just poke that away from Rodri.
A little bit of cramp for the Spain captain. Cucurella. Pedri. Porro.
What the fuck is this?
The pass was for Yamal there. Pedro Porro looking for a longer through ball. Will he be delighted with the performance? De La Fuente, who's tweaked things a little bit since he became head coach of Spain. The famous tiki-taka is still in evidence, but sometimes they don't mind having slightly less possession than they've had under previous coaches and look for those devastating quick transitions. His temper's getting a little frayed down there. The referee staying out of it and keeping his eye on things.
I think this is just where the referee has to try and take control, because you'll have the frustrations of the Austrians who are trying to quicken things up. Spain, of course, will want to slow things down.
Not had a booking in this game so far. Two captains were being spoken to there by our Swedish official, Glenn Nyberg. The attendance being shown inside the LA Stadium. It's a full house of just over 70,000. What an absolute privilege and joy it's been to cover matches here in LA at this FIFA World Cup 2026. Arnautovic looking to find a way through. No space.
I'm not too sure Arnautovic was necessarily trying to win the penalty there. I think they felt it was a corner. But they've just got to try and get it up towards the two front players they brought on. See if they can put some pressure on Spain with a goal without conceding another.
Nice layoff from Oyarzabal. They're cutting through Austria for a moment or two here. Spain want the corner. They're going to get the corner. Hard work now, it really is, for Kevin Danso and company at the back.
Full time 2-0. I think they're gonna score one more goal.
Without the ball, Spain have been excellent today.
I think they've shown everybody that they are serious contenders
Come on, Lamine.
for this year's FIFA World Cup.
One assist at least.
18-year-old Lamine Yamal. Spain go in search of a third.
I don't know why Ferran Torres exists.
Arrived late to this delivery from Yamal. Couldn't quite steer it back. Chukwuemeka again. Maybe just doing
Definition of the head player. I don't know why he played for Barca.
Well, we're heading towards the 79th minute. They're really going to have to take huge risks now. Austria, no other option. And it could well leave gaps at the back for Spain to add to their advantage. Vanna. Danso. Alaba. Can they produce something here, Austria? Polo in the way of the cross.
Yeah, Pedro Polo.
Sabitzer. Posh. This is nice. Quick fire passing from Austria. Doesn't lead to anything in the end, but that's what they need more of.
Yeah, it was better. Quick football in and around the penalty area. Chukwuemeka in the end just trying to wrap his foot around that effort. Couldn't quite do it. Cucurella in the way.
Come on.
Such a fit, athletic team to go with their admirable skill range, Spain. They've got all the tools. Here's Torres. Rodri. Marino.
Come on, pass it fastly.
Oyarzabal. Cucurella.
Come on!
Lovely slide rule pass.
Ah!
Final ball there.
Ferran Torres.
From Ferran Torres.
Why would you pass that?
Oh, such good football, wasn't it? Cucurella in towards Ferran Torres. He was just trying to lend it to Pedri.
Look at
Just
his
didn't
pass.
read
Look at his pass.
Ferran Torres wanted to do.
Why you exist?
A stunning build-up goal.
Well, you and I have watched so many minutes at this brilliant FIFA World Cup 2026, but
Ah, fuck, this is Pedro Polo.
claim to a strong argument. This is
He's very good.
best performances we've seen from any nation so far.
How much is value
Yeah,
on
pretty
the
complete.
marketplace?
Say, offensively and defensively from
Transfer
Spain.
market.
I think just reminding everyone why they were one of the favourites before the tournament.
But Austria looking to
Oh
get one
shit.
back. And those are dangerous balls into the Spain penalty area.
Well, and that's what they have to do. Posh it was, coming in over the top of Cucurella, who just about does enough. But again, if you're going to get back into it, he has to head that at least on the target, hoping to score. Misdirected it.
Here's Yamin Lamau. Torres.
Ferran Torres, you are fucking shit.
It's good work from Danso. 8 minutes plus stoppage time for Austria to score twice and keep the back door closed. Austria still haven't had an attempt on target. Cucurella. Spain enjoying huge possession again. Still can't quite believe how debutants Cabo Verde got a goalless draw against Spain in the opening group match, but what a wonderful performance in this extended World Cup, of course, to 48 nations this year. And Cabo Verde through to play the reigning champions Argentina in the round of 32. Wonderful from them. Stefan Posch gets the game's first yellow card. And there's going to be a substitution apiece in a moment. Stefan Posch is going to be replaced by Alexander Prass for Austria. Spain are going to bring on Barcelona midfielder Gavi momentarily. Pedri. Marino. Well, from a personal point of view, I was very lucky to cover Spanish football in the years. To cover Spanish football in the years when Barcelona dominated with Xavi, Iniesta and the rest. But this football is not far short of that. And here they go, looking to put the game out of sight of Austria.
Oh, fucking shit! So unlucky. Lamine is so unlucky. He's so unlucky.
Well, Yamal, you can't believe he hasn't got a goal in this game. Schlager in the first half, and then what an opportunity here this was. David Alaba stunning to get back and help his goalkeeper out with his right foot as Yamal swivels.
Captain's job from Alaba. Alaba's excellent positioning.
Why is he changing?
Wasn't it? Sometimes as a defender,
motherfucker.
You've got to do that.
I mean, Yamal,
your goalkeeper,
making way for Gavi. Arnautovic is keeping a promise to his former coach, the late Sinisa Mihailovic. Here's Arnautovic playing for Crvena Zvezda. Promise side against the 37-year-old who's kept that promise, finishing his playing career. This World Cup prior to today.
Bro, this one is so unlucky.
On a round of 16 matchup against either Portugal or Croatia. And that was last-ditch defending there.
Almost.
For Austria.
Gavi is hurt.
Kalajic. Good-looking cross. Just a little too deep. It was brilliant defending from Lima to prevent a Spain third goal. 3 minutes to go plus added time.
Come on, Gavi. Run, run.
They're preparing 2 more substitutes. Gavi. Just game management now for Spain. They don't really need to force the issue. So good at keeping possession. Marino.
And with a team that keeps the ball so well, which takes that hope away.
Bucarea is a well-timed run, it's 3. Austria put to sleep. And Mikel Oyarzabal says, I'm in the picture for the Golden Boot at the FIFA World Cup 20. 2026 as the Real Sociedad striker gets his 4th of the competition.
They have purely taken advantage of the fatigue of the Austrian side. Oyarzábal, so much open space to run into. Cucurella is once again on the left-hand side, finding a perfect cross. And just look at the way he opens his body up here. Just so well crafted from Oyarzábal, the deadly finisher. He wasn't going to miss taking up that chance. Beautifully opened up his body for them to celebrate. Penelope and the Spanish fans.
The gloss on a superb performance. No wonder Putellas and all the Spanish fans wearing smiles today. Of course, so many Spaniards live in Los Angeles. It's been a day to remember for them. We've had a close and personal look at one of the tournament favourites today. And putting down a marker to the rest that they are in hot form right now.
The save from Pedri.
Mikel Oyarzábal becoming the first Spanish player to score 2 goals in a World Cup knockout match since the great Emilio Butragueño back in the 80s. It's a scoreline that reflects Spain's dominance. Simon sees that all the way.
What the fuck?
Simon's now gone 520 minutes without conceding a goal in the World Cup. It's a new record, surpassing that of Walter Zenga back in 1990.
They want to injure him.
Two
Motherfucker.
more changes for Spain. Laporte is going to make way. A late run out in the sunshine in Los Angeles for Mark
Boogie.
First appearance in the competition so far this year. Fabian Ruiz of Paris Saint-Germain gets the final few moments. We're just about to step into the 4th of 6 additional minutes, minimum of 6. Well, we all know that Ralph Rangnick's side will scrap and fight. As you touched on earlier, you've just got to hold your hands up and say too good.
Yeah, they've been outclassed. And Spain haven't given them a lot. Defensively, they've been so solid.
Only two nations have kept 5 successive clean sheets at a World Cup. It will be 5 in a row for Spain, 4 of them here. And the only other teams to achieve that, Italy back in 1990 and Switzerland twice in 2006 and 2010. And they might help themselves to another yet. Ferran Torres across goal, but
Bro,
he can arrive in red for that.
why you play for Barcelona, boy?
But they are relentless in their attacking play.
Yeah, just took it too wide. Ferran Torres, his first touch wasn't good enough. Made it difficult for the strike, dragging it wide.
There's no shame for Austria losing to a side of this quality. Just so happy the Austrians to be back at the top table of world football for the first time in 28 years. A late run out for Arnautovic, will be his last taste of it. Unless he'll become another of the 40-year-olds plus. And Spain themselves, Portugal and Morocco co-host the next edition. Cucurella looks as fresh now as he did in the opening minutes. Marino. Deep into the final minute of stoppage time. Alaba. Lima. Danso. Glenn Nyland brings this round of 32 match to a conclusion.
What a game.
For the massive Spanish contingent in Los Angeles today.
Thank you, guys.
A quite wonderful performance individually.
3-0
for Mikel,
for the Spain. What a game.
in the competition to 4 with 2 of the Spain goals today. The other
They have. They're gonna play against Croatia or Portugal. I hope Portugal lose. And yes, they have match tonight. So thank you guys and have a good night.
Right, this is a serious Spain challenge. They're through to the round of 16 against Portugal or Croatia. They've beaten Austria by 3 goals to 0.
For the first time since winning the World Cup in 2010, Spain has won a match in the knockout stage.